What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action. Coming to you from 2011 was the year. High school was afoot. Year 12 for me, in actuality. One of the more shit years of schooling, I'll tell you. Lots of bad things were happening. But Age of Mythology was great. Age of Mythology was great. We had a vanilla championship, which had all of the good players. I beat Magic in a best of 5 series, which no one thought would happen. He's in the chat right now, so I thought I'd just remind him of past wars. What else happened in 2011? I lost to Berserker in that same tournament, I believe. What else happened? I started my YouTube channel in 2012. The next year, it was just a wonderful time to be alive, guys. I remember trying to make a podcast happen. State of the Age of the Game or something like that. Age of the Game. Oh, Age of the Game. We've got to get the podcast back together, guys. We can reminisce, talk about old times, old rivalries. We can probably even talk about Bryant Chin. Oh, guys, Bryant Chin. If you guys don't know Bryant Chin, you have missed out. My golly gosh, Bryant Chin was possibly an AI, but Bryant Chin, he was a Zeus one-trick on vanilla who played only Zeus, was floated between about 1650 and 1800. Yes, it was that wide of a gap, and had more games than Chemo, Zodiac, and who else plays a lot? Guys, who else plays? Someone else. Chemo, Zodiac, and someone else who plays that much. He had more games than those 3 people combined. He was an absolute madman and could never really make it past 1800. Was a fantastic time to be alive. Anyways, so Midgard's the map. We've got ArmyCore on the top of the map. He's playing Oranos. We've got Easiest Best God, who's also known as Magyar, playing Loki. Now, Midgard is a great map. Midgard's a map where you can be very, very functional as Loki. Everything hits really, really hard. You can do crazy semi-fast heroic ages with your fishing ships. You want to basically go for an 18 fishing opening pretty much every single time. There is sometimes there is a strategy which only works for Loki. Excuse me. There is a strategy which only works for Loki, which does involve going for a semi-fast heroic and hitting a flaming weapons all in on your opponent. And it only works if they don't see it coming. But I think you can basically bet that it's better to get the 18 fish out, get your docks out, and enjoy that. But back in 2011, nobody had Boit TV. They didn't realize what was the best strats. So, they just kind of went, I don't know, let's get 9 fishing ship. 9 fishing ship seems good. Let's just do 9. 9's good. Yeah, all right, that's good. Yeah, we'll go with 9 fishing ship. Yeah, maybe we'll get a few more, but let's not overdo it because we gotta remember we've got to fight on the land. No, you don't have to do jack all. You just kind of get all your fish out. We are going to be seeing what looks to be roughly a 445 here from Magyar, maybe actually a 515 or something like that. He's still building his fishing ship, and he's trying to make it all work. But look at all these ox cards. It's just not. He's got to tune in. Got to get those build orders in there. ArmyCore, on the other hand, he's already going up through Prometheus. There's no surprises here. But what's he done here? 9 fishing ship. This guy is a hooligan. This is not how you do. No way, no sirree. Bob, Economic Guild going down. Where's your extra dock? Where's your fishing ships? You're starting to build them now. You need to get 18 fishing ships, guys. I'm going to keep saying it. 18 fishing ships. Otherwise, you're in a bad position. But then again, this is Midgard. And Midgard back in 1.03 was a little bit how you going. And if you guys don't know what that phrase means, then I would recommend watching some Bogan AFL, and you might find somebody pretty funny who sometimes is What's another one he says? It's like a gypsy with a mortgage, running around like a gypsy with a mortgage. It's a good one, mate. It's a good one. Get in there and go and get your history. Go and work it all out. There's a triple military building opening here for Army Corps. Double military barracks plus counter barracks. No purse scene. Still making fishing ships. Throwing up more docks. This guy's out of control. And we are starting to see the longhouses, the Hursa coming through. No longboats coming out here for Magyar just yet. He does need to get a dock over onto this fishing spot, otherwise that can be pushed off very, very easily here if Magyar wants to. Now, Army Corps, on the other hand, he's got good docks everywhere, kind of good vibes. Needs a dock over here as well at some point, but he's currently got himself some of those beautiful, beautiful Murmillo. He's going to be pushing forward. He's going to try and get a huge spam onto this front gold mine. Does he know about it? He does know about it. So the Hursa are going to be out for Magyar though. So it's going to be an interesting fight, to be honest, given the Murmillo and the Hursa kind of trade evenly in the classical age. It's when you hit the heroic age that things start getting a little bit dicey for the Murmillo, and then obviously Fanatics then come in and just wipe the floor with her. So we'll see what happens. We do see the Harmonious Necklace, a fantastic relic there for Army Corps. You can see he's already floating a ton of gold. Was that Persine? A Persine coming through. 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Magyar, on the other hand, I don't think he realizes that he doesn't have Persine. No Persine here, but we do see the house has been taken out here. And we're going to be moving in with these Murmillo, checking out all this stuff. We've got the Hursa out for Magyar. He does not have himself Hall of Fames just yet, but he does have himself a classic housing crisis popularized by Chrono JJ way before Magyar was even playing the game. So you can see that everybody's learned something from someone. Let's be real here. We aren't all innovators. Anyways, we've got the Murmillo pushing in, going to be checking out this location, but Magyar going to be able to spot that. He does throw up a ghost building here, preventing these units from running through. I'm not sure where Army Corps is trying to go. He's just giving away free favor to Magyar, and he's actually getting himself caught here, and he's going to lose a lot of these units here for free. Nice play from Magyar. Meanwhile, the raid on the top of the map here. Magyar does notice that one, going to be pulling his villagers away. Very, very nice play, but he will be losing one villager here. It seems one more little swipe it up, and we are got some Bareem coming in for Army Corps as well. Going to put a little bit of harass onto Magyar's fish as this lone Promethean offspring is going to slowly take down this dock. We did see a spy getting thrown down by Magyar onto this army. Wants to check out what's happening here. And Army Corps is continuing to pump units, continuing to do all the good things. We don't see an armory just yet from Magyar. So big problems for Magyar in that how does he get a second gold mine? He's going to have to fight Army Corps' army, which is going to be tough for him. Generally speaking, if the Loki player can get heroic age, he doesn't even care. He can just put the dwarves onto wood for all he cares and just go and right click on the enemy base, flaming weapons, and there's not a lot that he can do to hold on. And you build a market obviously, and you just sell that wood, build Battle Ball and live the dream. But given he's going to be running out of this gold mine, he's got enough gold to advance. He doesn't need to cancel all of these units. He's getting himself Hall of Fames finally. If he cancels all these units, goes to the next stage, he's going to be in a good position here, but not happening just yet. Army Corps now moving around the map here. He's going to get spotted as he's trying to figure out a way through, but Magyar is going to be here. He's going to be deflecting. Army Corps not paying attention. He does notice that one nicely there, turning around. And surely he's got to realize that Spy is afoot as he's been spotted moving over onto this location. We do see the dwarves are going to make their way over onto this gold mine. It's a very, very nice gold mine. One thing that Magyar could do here is take these wood villages and say, I don't need you anymore, and come over to this caribou or over to this caribou or do whatever he wants, but he's going to be taking out this stock. And Magyar is now going for the main base of Army Corps. 2100 HP town center. This will go down incredibly fast. We are seeing the Murmillo going to get taken down as well. If Magyar can lose some units and get a myth unit spawn here, namely an Einhjar, that will help him take out this town center even faster. Meanwhile, this town center is going up with 2 villages. Magyar not actually sure about that one just yet, as we are seeing some more raids coming over here onto Magyar's base. We see the dock getting taken down as well. The town center will be falling here. Very, very nice attack from Magyar, able to take that town center down. That's going to really put a stint into ArmyCore's economy, but with ArmyCore getting this town center up very, very quickly, we'll see if Magyar's going to notice that one. The raid's now going to hit these dwarves over here. Beautiful. Attack them where they are weak. This is the perfect gameplay here for learning about this style of play here, as the throwing axemen doing some very, very nice damage here, but they're going to get taken down incredibly quickly by the Terma, as we're now seeing the Herso returning back after dealing with that damage. We are seeing a troll now going after the farms of ArmyCore. And the Herso move in will be pushing these units away. It's going to lose a few of them. We see a town center now coming up for Magyar as well, going up to 2 town centers. ArmyCore over here gets his town center up here, ready to go to the heroic age. He wants to get there, get those Stymphalian birds out, but he does not have an armory up just yet. So he's not going to be able to get Thea just yet. The Stymphalian birds are absolutely key here in this matchup for the Oranos player. The fighting is still commencing. Do we see any upgrades? We don't have any armory upgrades here for either player. Iron Mail was maybe a recent discovery. I'm not actually 100% sure when players started going Copper Mail in this matchup. It's super important here. There's the armory up now for ArmyCore, as he's ready to get that one through. We see a nice shockwave, but with the Iron Hiyar coming in, this is going to be a ton of damage. The dwarves returning back over onto the gold now. This town center has been denied, but the army of ArmyCore is getting cleaned very, very nicely here, as Magyar struggling. Is actually his fishing ship taking up much needed population. This town center is trying to go up here, as over here the troll does get taken down. Magyar does have a potential gold staff here on this map if he can somehow get over here, but it's a tough one. The thing is that Loki can, if you are max Herso, Loki doesn't care about resources anymore. The Herso gathering resources if they fight something that can't fight back, like a villager, like buildings. So you can kind of just accept that your villagers are going to die and just go and kill your opponents, and you're actually in front at the end of that trade. But nice push in from ArmyCore. Tons of Murmillo here. We are sitting underneath the healing spring. That's going to help out just a little bit here. Magyar is actually going to get pushed back very, very badly here, as the spam from ArmyCore is too good. 104 population here for ArmyCore compared to Magyar's 92 population, as he is slicing through these units. He's got himself some hero Murmillo as well, taking down the Valkyries in the back, and we are trying to see a little bit of migrate here from Magyar, keeping himself alive. Trolls coming in now for Magyar to help out just a little bit more. There's not that many heroes for ArmyCore, who's getting pushed back. 73 population for Magyar, 80 population for ArmyCore. Still very, very close. Another military barracks coming down now for ArmyCore, as he's going to be pushing in. We do see these trolls going to be taking down the Murmillo here. Very, very nice play. We've got the throwing axeman to push in. Now we'll see if Magyar can push back. We'll see how it goes, but it's looking like ArmyCore just going to be retreating back, holding his ground here. Now we see the citizen just chilling over here on the wood line. As these units are going to be circling around, going to be trying to take down the citizen. And ArmyCore's now in a weird position. We've got the throwing axeman, but guess what? I'm pretty sure this is a 3rd age upgrade. Axe of Muspel is a 3rd age upgrade on 1.03. But we have trolls here. Hammer trolls are not a bad unit to use against the Stymphalian bird. We are seeing a cheeky raid now coming over onto this gold mine. Ooh, but Magyar decides against it, as he is still just trying to get his economy sorted. Tons of gold in the bank. Not a lot of food here. Obviously, ArmyCore's got the fish economy, so he's actually not behind on economy kind of at all here, even though he's down a town center. He's getting himself back this hometown center now, as the Stymphalian bird is coming in. These trolls are absolutely huge here for Magyar. He might even try and grab this town center here. Now we see the Murmillo just out of line of sight. And the Stymphalian bird flying overhead. Not ready to come in just yet. He wants to get a couple of snipes on to those hammer trolls. Obviously, the Valkyrie could heal them back up. Nice little raid over here onto this citizen. As Magyar does spot that one there. ArmyCore, on the other hand, he's got this gold mine under control. He's got this gold mine under control. It's just this one he can't really push in onto just yet. But there is the timing for Magyar. No, for ArmyCore. Sorry, but he decides to not take it. He just got himself heavy infantry and decides it's not quite time for him to attack just yet. Has to retreat back. And now here's the hammer trolls. They're getting a little bit caught out. Have to be careful with those. That's kind of his only option against the Stymphalian birds. Thus far, the dwarves getting pulled off of the gold mine here. As look at Magyar. He's got 0 villagers currently on gold, spamming everything onto wood in order to get some farms out here. It looks like. Does he have himself plow? No husbandry. The plow is coming through now. These Ursa plus the raiding cavalry looking to go and attack this gold mine over here. As the units of ArmyCore are going to be looking to push forward onto Magyar, but Magyar's got all these hammer. Look at how many hammer trolls we've got. 8 hammer trolls here. Magyar is insane, and these are the 3.6 speed. They're so slow, but he's got 8 of them. That's insane. We do see 1 citizen kill over here onto this raid as the market coming up now for ArmyCore. Is he going to be attempting to get to the Titan Age right now, or simply just 1 Tartarian gate distraction away from getting a gold staff as another option here? We are seeing these units getting pushed back as the Murmillo do come in with the Terma. These raiding cavalry are going to be retreating away. This town center now coming up for Magyar. As I mean, I get worried when you go 3 town centers against Atlantean. If the Atlantean player, is because you're going to get Tartarian gated, and it's not an easy thing to deal with unless you kind of like full her. So we can see ArmyCore stealing the healing spring for just a little bit here to heal up those units. As these villagers now moving up onto this gold mine, as Magyar has managed to make his economy whole again, as everything is very, very low. Yet again, we see the raids coming over here onto this town center. Nice garrison micro from Magyar to keep all of his villagers alive here. And the counter barracks does get taken down. The Bareems, he probably doesn't need to take down these fishing ships here, but he is. 10 hammer trolls! You know, why stop building hammer trolls? They are, what's ever going to happen here? I mean, NOS players complain about Stymphalian birds and rocks being OP, but just build hammer trolls. I mean, this isn't going to work here. He's going to lose the hammer trolls, but I mean, just build hammer trolls. It's insane. It's insane. The nice raid here from ArmyCore is Magyar out of position. The problem with hammer trolls, at least on 1.03, is they get caught out of position and they are to help. And obviously ArmyCore's got all of the nice raid here, counter raid from Magyar in order to hit these guys back. There's no mana on this gold mine, so he can't just garrison the citizens. So Magyar's getting a lot more value out of these raids than he really should be getting. Now all these units pushing back yet again. The trolls in the back. Nice shockwave there, as we are going to be seeing Magyar get pushed back yet again. The shockwave is huge. He's going to actually lose a couple more hammer trolls. And with this many Stymphalian birds, I don't actually think the hammer trolls are going to be able to do too much. And he has been caught out of position very, very poorly here. The Stymphalian birds now going to come in. Look at them snipe the units down so quickly here. Magyar, 107 population here, is in a very, very difficult position. The raiding cavalry swinging around the back, going to be able to jump onto those Arcus, onto those Terma. And the throwing axeman going to be able to take down those Murmillo there. But one Stymphalian bird is down. Hecate is coming through. Will we be seeing a Tartarian gate here? We will be probably seeing on top of those houses at this point here. That's huge for ArmyCore as he's searching for something. There he goes. He's got the Tartarian gate in onto this location. The villagers getting pulled off of the farms here, trying to move over and take down this Tartarian gate. It's not going to be that easy though, as he's basically stuck in the classical age. He's almost got the resources to go to the heroic age. He doesn't have an armory up though yet. We see watchtowers coming down. That's not going to be enough help. The dwarves are going to be pulled back. And maybe there's a world in which he can just sack a lot of this and keep pushing forward. But we've even got the Lampade, however you want to be calling it here, coming in to take down some of these trolls yet again. The dwarves getting pulled back. He still does have this gold mine over here. More longhouses coming down for Magyar. His ArmyCore, he's still pumping out units. He's got a lot of stuff to continue pushing in here. An ArmyCore here, he's going to be able to take the town center down as well as more houses, as Magyar is not even able to get these long houses up. 87 of 125 pop with lots of resources in the bank. And right now we've got a town center in range of water as well. So if ArmyCore wants, he can get himself out naval auxiliaries, make himself those siege bereams and take down that town center. We are seeing yet again another counter raid though onto this gold mine. A continuous counter raid there onto those gold mines is absolutely huge. One thing you can do is just send your citizen forward to this gold mine, because why not? Why not? But there we go. Magyar ends up falling to ArmyCore in this game. His Loki not strong enough to hold on against the might of ArmyCore's Oranos on this Midgard map from 2011. What a game though. Magyar made it hilarious with those trolls. It was funny to see Loki played this way, considering what we know about Loki today, and that the strong parts about Loki are Fire Giant Mass, their flaming weapons, and it's Hersa getting big value from that flaming weapons with myth unit spawns. And Magyar played it well. I just think that the town centers were a mistake. He just needed to get to the heroic age. If he got to the heroic age, he would have been a fantastic position here. But ArmyCore played it well, countering what Magyar was doing in this game to a T. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.